It's been 2 weeks. Sorry. Anyways, I've been kind of busy. We had like first week of school and Foo Fighters, and I was starting a course. So yeah, been a bit busy. um, my last weigh in was 93, I believe, maybe. I'm pretty sure it was, but I've held 90. Yeah, 90 for the past 2 weeks. Um, I had a total fall off the wagon day. We had in our neighborhood, they've just opened up a microbrewery, and it's really nice. So I had a couple brews, and the next day, holy Hannah, so hungry. But anyways, I let it go and just did whatever. I tried to pick snacks that were appropriate and healthy. But yeah, I just didn't really record anything that day, and it may or may not have had any impact. I don't know. But um, yeah, so I'm holding 90 kilos, which is all right because I know that I was gonna like lose a large chunk and then have like a bit of a plateau and then lose again. So I'm persevering, pushing through, staying positive, heading forward. I have started back at school. So I've been a real estate, well, in real estate. I've been a property manager, a receptionist, admin sales for probably about 13 years. Other than that, I've had other admin jobs, so I've been behind a desk most of my life. I did a short stint working in disabilities at um, like a day program for severely disabled adults. I loved that job, but unfortunately, my health was really bad at the time, and I had to actually leave for my own health reasons. But that was like almost 6 years ago. Um, so I'm going back to school and I'm taking aged care and I love it. Oh, it's so awesome and it's like a glove. It's just I think it's really what I'm supposed to be doing. And I just know that at the end of the day, if I can, put a smile on somebody's face or help them out or help their day not be so difficult, it will make my job worthwhile. So I'm really excited about that. I should be done. It's February the 2nd now, so they say that if you get all of your work experience, like your on the job stuff done and all your assessments handed in on time, I should be done by about mid to end of May. So hopefully I will, because it's with an actual organization that owns homes all over. So they will probably place me somewhere. So that would be kind of cool and exciting. So we're gonna um, give that a go. And I walked 7Ks the other day with my dog. It was awesome. He hated me though afterwards, the poor dog. He just pretty much came home and crawled into his kennel and was like, screw you, mom. Why you torture me? But it was a nice walk. It was beautiful outside. It was, relatively cool. It was really, really nice. Um, took my husband and I took our oldest to see the Foo Fighters here in Sydney. It was epic. Pretty much the only word for it. I know it's an overused word and it's a fad word at the moment, but it was epic. It was awesome. Um, they're just incredible and they're such givers. Like just they're up there doing what they love and they absolutely love doling out their practice and it showed and it was awesome. And he's a drummer. So like yeah, so Harvey being a drummer, it was his dream to see his two most favorite drummers pretty much killing it. And it was awesome. It was like nearly a 4-hour concert. Yeah. And Weezer opened. I was like transported back to 1998. It was awesome. I was like, yeah. But anyways, it was fun times, and I stayed on track. I was good. Um, First day of high school was really cool. He's loving his first week. He comes home with a big smile on his face every day. He's so happy. He's in his element. He's meeting new friends, and he's excited. He's like, "Oh my God, I've got to do woodwork," and he's gonna make a cutting board, and oh, it's so cool. And yeah, he really likes his teachers. And you know what the number one thing is? He likes his math teacher. That is a huge thing because math teachers, tell you what, can make it or break a kid in high school. Seriously. I hated math because I couldn't stand any of my math teachers. They were horrible. They taught their way of doing math. And if I didn't get it, well, I was hooped. So if you like your math teacher and they are approachable, you can ask for help if you need it, aren't you? So I'm so proud of him. Yeah, and his woodwork teacher's a girl. He's like, yeah, girl power. I'm like, really? Okay. It was very cool. So, and my ADHD little angel, he is doing really, really, really well. They've got a new teacher at his school. She's young and totally on board with wanting to help Owen do the best that he can do. And if that's implementing special ways of him to learn and that, we're all for it. I just want someone who can be understanding towards him and his inabilities instead of making fun of him or getting after him constantly like his old teacher did. He had a male teacher and I thought, great, good, a male teacher. But this guy was a full on beep beep and he was horrible. He would single Owen out constantly and always telling him to be quiet and stop talking and stop doing that and when he could have been saying, could you hand these papers out or can you staple these together or can you and then he'd get in trouble and he'd make Owen sit against the wall during recess. Well, you're shooting yourself in the foot there, big guy, because guess what? If Owen doesn't get his energy out, he can be your worst nightmare. I know this. Anyways, that was grade 3 for Owen, and it was a nightmare. Last year was awesome because he had a nice young new teacher who let him have like a rubber band on the bottom of his chair so he could bounce his feet. He was allowed to have his fidget cube in his hand under his desk or in his pocket as long as it wasn't annoying anybody else. She sat him beside a quiet, very smart girl in his class that he got along with, and she helped him. She's like, pay attention or stop talking, or she'd tell him. She was bossy, so it was, I'm like, yeah. So she would just tell him, bring him in and say, pay attention, and it helped him, and it was really good. And he's like, oh, I never get in trouble now, and I'm like, well, yeah, that's right. And he's just a little different little boy. He's just he's got friends, real friends that he made, and he's making eye contact and and this is showing, all of this stuff it's affecting his schoolwork and he's doing better. So I'm so happy. I'm really glad that he is in a good space and Harv is in a good space. And I'm now on a new journey. Poor Matthew's probably like, what about me? I don't have nothing to do. Poor guy. We'll find him something to do. Anyways, toodles. Till next week. Here's hoping for another kilo lost. Bye.